Okay. Okay, that's as small as I can make it. And now I'm getting restrained. I'm gonna close that. Oh, I didn't mean to close everything. Okay. So now I'm going to see if I could just see it on Twitch and not make it get bogged down. Dashboard. So where do I go? Channel? Okay. Hope you guys can hear me. Testing. Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to let this one dry while I paint on the other one. So this one is dry, but I think I'm going to put another coat because I don't like how it looks. So here it goes. Okay. This is some acrylic, oops, where's the acrylic, Liquitex acrylic. It's the big jar. And hopefully, I could just make this smaller. I'm going to give it another coat. Is everything looking okay? Oh. I can't get none of my computers to work, so I'm having to do it with my phone. And so I'm thinning out some more paint because I want to do another coat on this one. This is a whole lot of preparation, I know, but you have to be careful, otherwise it'll look awful in the end. So you want to make sure you cover your canvas, which, by the way, this is a wood canvas which I made. Oh. And I'll have a video on that. Or I already did one, but I haven't posted it yet. I'm going to get rid of those towels. Where are they? Oh, they're on this side, I think. Nope. I don't know where I put them. Oh boy. Let me see. Oh. No, that's not it. One down there. I know I have another box of towels, but I don't know where they're at. And when I say box, I mean it's more like a jar. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I don't. Maybe that was my last one. Okay. So anyway, I'm doing another coat. This is a painting. It's going to be a painting of a little boy that was abused by his stepfather by locking him in a room for many hours. It's going to be a set of 2. One is one I had done before, and then I'm doing it also on this, because the first one I didn't really do it. I mean, I did it in the dark, and I did it like in black and white. I did it just using tones, and I didn't really use colors, and it was very dark. It was very sad, and a lot of people liked it. Where I made it in like some kind of an art show we went to. I made it live. It took me just a few minutes. I made like 5 paintings that day. But it was done in the dark, and I didn't like it really in the end. I mean, I liked the idea of it, but I didn't like how it turned out. So I'm going to do 2 while one's drying. I'm going to be doing the other one. The other one, which is the original. And I've been having troubles with my stream. So hopefully I got it fixed. And then also my Restream keeps cutting out, which is also airing on Facebook and Twitch. Oh, there's a hair there. Okay. From the brush. So I want to cover it really well, because another thing with wood is it's very porous, and you want to make sure and get good coverage. And the acrylic is non-permeable once it's painted, and I'm going to also want to be doing some acrylic ink in that same painting. I'm sorry, not acrylic. Ink. Ink paint under the resin after I do the acrylic. So it's going to be a multi-medium painting. That's how you would call it. It's going to have all three mediums. Well, not all three, but three. Okay. So I'm going to let that one dry. Or actually, I'm going to dry it. And I'm going to mute the audio for a minute. So, let me see. Let me see if I can mute it. I didn't set up any hotkeys. Well, I should have set up a hotkey for that, but I'm not going to do it now. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I am going to dry it. And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to mute it. And where's the thing there? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, doggone it. I have so many cables here. I got my chair locked up in the cables. Oh, lovely. Okay. Okay, so you'll have to bear it for a minute because I want to dry it quickly. There's some slime. Sorry about that, but you have to have it. You have to have it dry. There's that pesky hair, which I cannot get rid of. Oh goodness. Sorry about the noise. I'm painting a painting on wood canvas, and I'm going to be I'm drying it right now. You'll have to excuse me if I don't communicate because I'm trying to paint and I can't read the messages. Well, I'm just blowing everything off my desk here. Okay. Goodness. Okay, so the other stream is still working. I'm going to allow this to dry again, second time. And last week I did a stream, and in case you didn't get to see it, this was the painting that I did. See? And that was done with, this was done with, what do you call it? Resin. See? And that's also on a wooden canvas, which looks ugly in the back. I'm going to have to paint it or something. But anyway, you can see there's a lot of cool things that happened with the paint. See? Trying to show it on my other camera too. And there that one is. I like this part right here. The very middle. Looks really cool. See? This is resin. And it's got a weird little divot here, which means I'm going to have to resurface this painting. So I'm going to sand it and resurface it with, well, I'm going to have to put some paint there, I think. But I used oils and resin on this one. And it did really some cool things. Right there. Right there. See? All these cool areas right here. Anyway, that's what it looked like when it was done. And I did another one. I did this one also. This one. See that? And that looks like this. And this one, did that one too. This one looks like it's going to need another coat as well, with some more colors. I don't really like the way it turned out, but you have to, when you have oily substance on it, you have to wipe it off with alcohol first before you can do the next one. Okay. And, oh great, I just got paint all over this one. Okay, so this is the other one. And so while I'm waiting for those to dry, I'm going to clean these off. And I'm going to change gloves because I don't want them to get white on them. And I have this container that I've got alcohol in it. And I put towels in there. And it seals. And that's what I'm going to use to wipe off these paintings. Because you have to wipe off all the oily residue before you can put the next coat of resin on them. So, going to do that. And I'm going to put another coat of resin on them. this one too. It looks pretty oily. So this is alcohol on this rag. And then I will sand them, and I will do another pour on them, because this particular one, I don't really like it. Okay. This one has oil on it as well. And the thing is, I used oil paints on them. So it's understandable that they're going to have oil residue. But for the most part, I like the color, the vibrancy better when I use oils than acrylics and some of the other mediums. Look at how vibrant these colors are. They're very vibrant. And we got some cool effects right there. I'm going to put a little more alcohol on it. And that's weird, that area right there, it's like it went down to the canvas. So now I'm going to sand it and make it ready for the next resin pour on it. So around here I have some sand paper. Okay. So I've watched the Artist Till Death. They gave us this little trick, which is to put some cloth or paper in between so that when you do this, you don't leave your fingerprints on it anyway. So I'm sanding to give it a little tooth for the next coat of resin. And I'm going to get the edges real good.